So, here we are. Feels weird, doesn't it? Season 2 of Danganronpa Stories. Feels good knowing I can break the fourth wall all I want with you around Miu. But, well, we know what's wrong, don't we?
Yeah, feels empty. Half the crew is either gone or stuck grieving. I feel bad for playing without them, even though Kaito always said Minecraft was as addictive as porn. Even though that's obviously 10 times better if you know what I mean.
Can't believe we're just sitting here again. Like nothing changed. A lot has changed, but here we are again.
Oh, please, don't get all emotional on me now. You never took anything seriously before. And don't act like you were Kaito's best buddy. I know you scripted your whole funeral facade and shit.
I mean, maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. But it's different now, okay? I did mean what I said, and let's change the topic already, please.
Yeah, I get it. Just feels hollow.
You know, they wouldn't want us moping. Kaito would be the first one to shove us back into the game. It's not Call of Duty or Mario Party, but he wouldn't complain since Maki Roll would just give him a swirly. And that's if she isn't in a bad mood.
Yeah, he'd tell us we're embarrassing ourselves. He'd just laugh and push us to reach for the stars. If he isn't 2 feet deep in a toilet bowl, of course.
If you're not playing to win, then why are you even here, huh? Remember that?
That sounds just like him if he was a little spoiled evil baby. All right, let's do this, even if it's just us. Kokichi, what's taking so long? We're burning daylight here. I thought you were all set up.
Oh, just, updating my game files. Gotta get the best graphics. If I don't, then you'll look like Rapunzel, even though someone like fucking Ursula could be an OnlyFans model compared to your ugly ass. And you only just spawned in. I'm not the Flash buddy.
We have the same version. Stop stalling. And Ursula is for the trash. So is Rapunzel. I'm miles ahead of those twerps. They are ugly virgins compared to my Paris Hilton vibes.
Yeah, keep lying. You're the only one who believes that. You're insane. And I'm, calibrating my controller. It's very delicate work.
You play on a keyboard. It's not like you're taking a shower, which you probably don't know how to do anyway since you smell like fucking mold.
Did I say controller? I meant checking for in-game hazards. Like, creepers. That's all I'm checking for. If only we had spawned in a jungle, I would have loved a cat. Oh, and you wouldn't have fallen into powdered snow? Geez, I didn't know you were a Minecraft noob, Miu. Good job embarrassing yourself in front of 1,000 people, too. Just wait until PewDiePie or MrBeast react to this horse crap. And no, I'm not talking about what happened in the game, I'm talking about your face.
Just get in here already, drama queen. I'll find a way out of here, just you watch. And unlike MrBeast, I'm not breaking the goddamn Geneva Convention, even though I should to put you in your place. Now hop on already.
Miu, I swear, my computer is possessed. The ghost of old code, returning to haunt me. Maybe it was my old PS3 or Xbox 360. I'm sure of it. Or maybe it's, nah, I'm not going to go there. Anyway, I'm getting on.
Right. Sounds more like the ghost of Kokichi has no idea how to play legit. And no ghost would try to mess with you. It's only because they have better things to do, you know. No! I'm trapped in the stupid snow! Are you kidding me? I'm already dead!
Oh, wow, Miu. Falling to powdered snow in a zombie? Classic. Not even a creeper? I mean, I know you'll get blown up by one eventually, but the fact you died before I even spawned in is a spectacle. I should give you a trophy, and it'll be a big snowball shoved down your throat. It's better than toilet paper, so I would just take it and leave.
Shut up, gremlin! The snow slowed me down, all right? Could have happened to anyone. Now just shut up and focus on whatever kinky shit you have planned.
Anyone who's bad at survival mode, maybe. You sure you're not the one needing cheat codes? I'll let you borrow a few for a good price. I have buy one, get one free sales going on if you're interested. If you're interested in any of my other products, just go to KokichiUmaPranks.com. You'll find only the greatest deals and products.
You know what, Kokichi? There is something I have to point out. Is that seriously a Luna Lovegood skin I'm seeing? You really went for the whole Ravenclaw vibe, huh? And where are her shoes? She doesn't even have a bed yet.
What? No, it's, just, my mystical disguise. Yeah, that's it. Keeps me under the radar in-game. Totally strategic.
Sure. So, what? Lovegood-chi? You've got a little witch crush on Luna? You finally found someone as mystical as you are? I thought prying a girl out of a video game was enough for you, but guess I was wrong. Did you miss your Hogwarts letter or something? Not like you'd survive a year there anyway.
Shh, like I care what you think. I can like whatever skins I want, all right? This is blending in with my magical surroundings. You wouldn't get it.
Right, the magical gamer. All that mystical charm sure worked out, didn't it, wizard boy?
Says the one who's been zombie food since we logged in. At least I've got a style and don't just fall in powdered snow like some helpless little noob. Get some help with those skill issues before they eat you for leftovers. Maybe I'll join them.
I'm going to ignore the fact you're a fucking cannibal. So, what's Monika been up to lately, huh? Anything juicy? Or is she too busy rewriting her little virtual reality code or whatever?
Oh, Monika? Yeah, she's been plenty busy, all right? She's making moves. Got her hands on some real top-tier tech, and with a little assistance from none other than Elon Musk. She actually brought her Doki Doki Literature Club pals to life. Now Raincloud's girl, the little tsundere, and that crazy knife-welding lady are all as real as you and me. She's even talking about doing her own videos with them. A whole squad in real life, you know? Elon is apparently in the running to run a government program to make all of the single Trump voters get their own waifus brought into the real world by Elon and Trumpy. For example, when Melania eventually divorces Trump, Elon will replace her with a female Ronald McDonald. I can't wait for her to be our next first lady.
Oh, fantastic. So, she's got herself her little cheerleading squad. I bet you're gonna drop everything just to be her editor or her little... whatever you call it. And let me guess, she's totally got Trump backing her up on all this tech, right? Wouldn't surprise me, seeing as he's back in office soon. You and Monika gonna become his newest little puppets or something?
Oh, Miu, jealous much? Relax. Just because Monika and I are working on something actually cool doesn't mean I'll forget all about you and your colorful language, okay? Besides, someone's got to keep things interesting around here, don't you think? It's not like she booted me from the project after I invited Kamala to one of the meetings. What? Some people want a hot and sexy Kamala Harris waifu, so I thought we'd bring her into use since she'll be out of work soon.
Interesting. All I'm hearing is that you're getting a free pass to make friends with a bunch of AI girls while real, alive people are stuck putting up with you. Just don't come crying when Monika starts thinking you're, like, beneath her level of code or whatever. I know blow-up dolls that are more attractive than you on a good day.
Beneath her? No. Oh, come on, Miu. I think Monika appreciates my genius. Even if you don't. And anyway, wouldn't you want your best friend to be part of something groundbreaking? I'm more of an inventor than you will ever be. Stick to your desperate basement dweller OnlyFans subscribers, Miu.
Bruh, you're not my best friend, fuck off.
I mean, if I told you any more, Monika would probably appear out of nowhere and delete me right off this server. So, let's just leave it at that, all right?
Fine. What are you even doing anyway? You just been gathering dirt? Are you actually serious right now, Kokichi? That's the laziest, stupidest thing I've ever seen. There is no way you're building a little dirt shack for yourself. You're better off digging a hole in the ground than building something like that.
Oh, you just don't get it, Miu. Dirt is actually genius. Doesn't take any crafting, easy to stack, and I can build my entire base in half the time it'd take you to craft one decent-looking wooden plank. Efficiency, baby. It's the trick of the trade. We all start somewhere.
Oh, please. Don't try and act like this is some brilliant plan. You're just too lazy to collect anything useful. Building a house out of dirt is literally the most Kokichi thing you could do. Minimal effort, maximum ugly, just like your personality.
Call it what you want, but I'll be cozy and safe while you're out there wasting time chopping trees. I'll get the last laugh when zombies come for you because your fancy house took too long to build. Even if you built your own castle and throne, I'd rather worship the fucking creeper outside than the so-called queen of Minecraft. Speaking of genius ideas, have I told you about my new website, kokichipranks.com? You can find all my top-tier strategies, like this dirt house hack, and tons of exclusive merch. Smirking special deals, too. Gotta buy one, get one free on my infamous prank kits right now.
Oh, really? What kind of junk are you selling? Better not just be some cheap gag toys. And you totally didn't change the name or anything, because you did tell me about it before. But go on and scam the viewers. Maybe they'll take all of your money in court.
Oh, it's high-quality stuff, trust me. We're talking prank pens that'll make your friends' hands turn blue, fake bugs for the perfect scare unless you're Ganta, and, get this, a stink bomb collection called The Ultimate Nuisance. It's a masterpiece, if I do say so myself. And surprisingly, it's worse than half the stuff that comes out of your mouth.
And how much are these masterpieces gonna rip people off for?
Only the finest quality for Kokichi's customers. Besides, the buy one get one free practically makes them a steal.
Yeah, steal for you maybe. Only you could pull off a prank on your customers too.
Okay, fine. Maybe I made up that whole KokichiPranks.com thing. But seriously, wouldn't it be awesome? Like, imagine it. My pranks, my merch, my style, all in one place.
Not even close to awesome? The last thing the world needs is more Kokichi? Besides, I'd make sure people knew how much of a scam it was.
Or maybe I'm lying, and it already exists. Maybe people are buying my fake site right now.
You really never stop. All right, guys, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. I don't know how much more of Kokichi's nonsense I can take. I'd hate to keep falling off like this. Even Kokichi hates it deep down, he just won't admit it.
Oh, come on, Miu. Don't act like you don't love it. You're just jealous of my undeniable charm.
Yeah, charm is totally the word I'd use. Where were you on election night, Kokichi? What kind of trouble were you getting into then? Were you trading Dogecoin or NFTs with your senator friends or what?
Oh, you mean when I was with my new best buds, John Tester and Sherrod Brown? Yeah, I was giving them my best financial advice. You know, since they lost their Senate elections, I figured they could use a little guidance. Between the viewers and us, this isn't being recorded on the 9th, but the 7th. Maybe Bob Casey will join the list soon. I heard he's a big fracking guy. Maybe I could send him to Brazil with Rantaro to get me some oil.
Right, like they'd actually take advice from you. What, you were offering potential job opportunities too? And all of the oil is in Venezuela, little rat.
Hey, someone's got to help them get back on their feet. But here's the real master plan. Since John's a farmer, I could hire him to set up a whole underground farm in my nuclear bunker. He'd get a pretty good paycheck and maybe a shiny robot hand to replace that injured one. Practical, right? He won't be no Kibo, though. Only the best for the people that have served us.
And I'm guessing you're making Sherrod Brown your personal assistant too? I mean, you probably have like 10 of them, but...
Bingo! He'd be perfect. And his first name is just awesome. Who has a cool friend named Sherrod? Can't you just see them? Tester and Brown? The newest additions to Kokichi's secret team?
So, tell me, Kokichi, exactly how qualified does someone have to be to land a job in Kokichi's secret team? Because at this rate, it sounds like you're just hiring whoever shows up. If I had a baby on your bunker floor, you would probably hire the little guy too, knowing you.
Oh, fuck off, Miu. You aren't getting a gig in my nuclear bunker, especially after you broke in with Maki that one time. Sure, maybe I'm open to creative candidates, but I have standards. I only hire people with a flair for the unique. And anyway, who wouldn't want to work for me?
Yeah, right. By standards, you mean they just have to be desperate enough to say yes. And I have a whole list that is longer than the Bible. Speaking of the Bible, not even someone like Jesus or God would get involved with that. And they are like the most selfless people.
Standards, Miu, standards. My people need finesse. They need to be flexible, creative, ready to adapt to the unexpected, you know? Not just anyone gets to join the exclusive Kokichi crew. I'm only hiring people with talents that scream top tier in their field. And I have tried hiring God and Jesus in the past, but they blocked me a while back. It sucks being a god when half of the other ones ignore you.
Right, because top tier is exactly what comes to mind when you talk about desperate ex-politicians and farmers looking for bunker gigs.
See? That's the thing. Only a genius like me could see the potential in Farmer John. He knows his crops better than anyone. I'll have the freshest bunker-grown veggies this side of the apocalypse. And Sherrod's great with the paperwork I don't want to do. It's all about using what people really have to offer. He was in that Senate for decades, so he has a thing for getting a boner over boring stuff. Oops, I sounded like you for a second there. Leave that out of the script next time, fucking ChatGPT. Oh, wait, the admin put that there? Fuck you. Now I don't feel bad for cheating.
Wow, how inspiring! So you're just running the Kokichi Ouma home for political has-beens now?
Oh, you wound me, Miu. I'm saving these poor souls from the post-election wasteland, guiding them to a brighter future. And it's not just them. Remember Jekka and her Bigfoot fun thing she's taking calls for me and prepping all of my parties and festivities we have down here? It's an opportunity for anyone, really.
Or they're just as crazy as you to even consider working for you.
Crazy? Psh, more like visionaries, Miu. Only the bold survive in the Kokichi Empire.
Hold on! Are you actually in creative mode and using it to build a 2-story house out of dirt? Really, Kokichi? You couldn't make it any more obvious you're cheating? The fuck?
Well, yeah, but come on, Miu. It's just dirt. If I wanted to cheat in style, I'd be using diamond blocks, or at least some fancy quartz. But dirt, it's got this rustic charm. It's eco-friendly, too.
Oh, please. More like, I'm too lazy to actually grind like a normal player charm. I mean, if you're gonna cheat, at least try to be sneaky about it. But a dirt mansion? That's just pathetic. Even for you. Hopefully it collapses on your ass or I'm finna destroy it myself.
See, that's where you're wrong, Miu. This dirt mansion has soul. And let's face it, you're just envious because my humble abode has way more character than anything you could ever build.
Character? It's just a stack of dirt blocks with no imagination. A toddler could build that in 5 minutes.
You know, Miu, even my 5-year-old nephew could probably build the entire New York City skyline in Minecraft. He's already this big-time architect, obviously. Specializes in playgrounds and sandcastles, but he's got a real eye for detail, trust me. Must be the genius genes running in the family. You have nothing on your plate yet, other the hole you dug in the ground since you're a fucking Minecraft noob and wimp at the same time.
Oh, so that's where you get your inspiration? You've been outdone by a kid, so you stoop to dirt mansions? Now I see where this creative mode thing comes from.
Psh, look, playing survival is all fine and good, but I couldn't see a thing. The darkness was unplayable, and I just thought, why suffer? So I grabbed some torches from creative mode. Like, what's the point of wandering around blind when you could, actually see what you're building?
Oh, so now you're saying it's the game's fault? You're hopeless, you know that?
Miu, it's not cheating. This is called adapting. I mean, think about it. Who wants to stumble around in pitch-black darkness, totally clueless about what they're doing? Not me, obviously. I've got more important things to do than tripping over myself in a blocky world. Besides, with torches, I can actually see the majestic 2-story dirt palace I'm creating. It's art.
Majestic? You built a box, Kokichi, and you're telling me this was because it was too dark? Oh, please, just admit you can't handle survival. But hey, maybe your 5-year-old architect nephew would approve.
Oh, no. I'm sure he'd add a few playground slides and sandboxes to my dirt masterpiece, naturally, but he'd understand the brilliance. Besides, if you were half as skilled as me, you wouldn't need to struggle so hard to survive.
Oh, don't even go there, smart Alec. You're literally hiding behind dirt and creative mode, like a total coward. If you weren't cheating, you'd be stuck at night with zombies like the rest of us, genius.
Miu. You really don't appreciate my genius tactics, do you? Survival's just too ordinary for someone like me. I'm only back in it again to be fair to you. I mean, what's so bad about making things a bit easier? Creative mode is there for creativity, after all. Imagine trying to build a grand dirt mansion under attack every 5 seconds. It's just a waste of my talents, really. Plus, it's just dirt, not like I'm using diamond blocks.
Yeah, 'cause that'd be cheating, right? What a joke. Next thing I know, you'll be spawning in a castle and calling it authentic survival experience. Just admit it, Ouma. You're addicted to taking shortcuts.
Oh, Miu, how could you say that? I'm hurt. I could have built a dirt skyscraper, but I showed restraint. And besides, why work harder when I can work smarter? Even Elon Musk would agree with me.
Oh, right. Elon Musk. I'm sure he's just dying to hear your dirt house design tips. And don't even try to act smart by throwing in his name, Kokichi. It just makes you look like an even bigger fraud.
Fraud? I prefer efficient genius. And look at you, risking zombie-infested snow traps while I live luxuriously. Tell me, Miu, who's really winning here?
You know what? Just because you're hiding in your precious little fortress doesn't mean you're winning. When you have to cheat in a block game just to feel smart, you're basically proving my point.
Oh, come on, Miu. Cheating adds spice to the game. You're just salty because you're still playing by the rules while I'm out here living my best life. Maybe I'll build you a dirt hut, too. Show you what you're missing.
Yeah, right. Keep your pity, Dirt Hut. The only thing— What? No! How the hell did that sneaky little creeper get behind me? It didn't even make a sound!
Cry harder, big fat baby.
You've got to be kidding me! What kind of stupid game is this? I'm done. You know what? I'm done. I'm out of here.
Ha! I knew she couldn't handle it.
Kokichi, I hope I'm not interrupting you. I just didn't feel like going outside with Natsuki, Sayori, and Monika. Soccer has always been a bit too vigorous for me, if I'm being honest. It feels so hollow and empty in this bunker without anyone for miles. Is this Minecraft, I believe? You don't strike me as someone who would enjoy it. I always thought of you as more of an intellectual, if that makes sense.
Oh, please. I never thought of myself as an intellectual. I'm just a guy who wants to live life to the fullest. You know? I love causing chaos, messing with people's heads, and making things interesting. What's the point of life if you're not having fun while driving everyone nuts at the same time? Besides, who says you can't be a genius and a troublemaker? That's what makes it so much fun.
You know, Monika mentioned at the funeral that you'd experienced real grief and pain. She even said you cried on Miu's chest. I kinda wanted to make sure you were doing well.
Yeah. Speaking of grief, have you ever tried building a really nice garden in Minecraft? You know, the kind with flowers and all that? I've got some serious landscaping ideas. Oh, would you look at that? Dave McCormick just declared victory in the Pennsylvania Senate race. Now that is what I call a turn of events. You know, if I ever had the chance, I could get someone like Bob Casey Jr. into my nuclear bunker. Maybe he'd be the head of food supply management or something. Or how about security? You can never have too many strong people around, right? What do you think, Yuri? Should I offer him a job? I don't know what to do. I had him winning in my projections. I know he got in there because he was a daddy's boy or whatever, but still. Nepotism is awesome!
That's an interesting idea, Kokichi. But I'm not sure a nuclear bunker needs so many political figures. I'm curious, though. Why Bob Casey Jr.?
All right, so hear me out, Yuri. Bob Casey Jr. could be so useful in my nuclear bunker. First off, he's got that whole political experience thing going, right? I could have him oversee everything. He'd make sure there's order in the chaos of running a post-apocalyptic shelter. Plus, he's got connections, like yours truly. Think of all the resources I could get from his people. Maybe we could get solar panels since those Dems are so big about them. Or, I don't know, a stash of food supplies. But then, he's also got the seniority, so he could be my right-hand man. I'll make him my personal political advisor. I bet he'd be perfect for keeping the bunker running smoothly, organizing the people, and even putting a system in place where everyone's got a job. Maybe even set up a hierarchy. No more chaos. And, you know, he could totally help me take down any annoying opposition who tries to take over the bunker. He'd be like Rub's Chin, a security consultant too. Imagine him handling the security. We'll have top-notch protection, Yuri. Top-notch. He may be an old fossil, but hey, it's time for a new generation.
That's quite the extensive plan, Kokichi. But I'm not sure your bunker needs a full-time politician. Maybe after January?
Yeah, but when the apocalypse hits, I want to make sure I've got everything covered. You never know when someone will try to overthrow you. I already got gigs for Tester and Brown, too. I gotta be considerate.
So why did you build this whole nuclear bunker, Kokichi? Was it for a disaster or just some big joke to mess with people? I'm slightly confused.
It's for when the world falls apart. You never know when you'll need to hide from crazy stuff, like, say, a zombie apocalypse, or maybe even a weird alien invasion, or maybe a government conspiracy trying to silence me. You can never be too careful, you know? After this election, I'm sure we'll have less of a chance of being blown up by Russia or China, but still. Oh, and it's to keep Miu out too. That's the best part.
I suppose that makes sense. I've been thinking a lot about freedom lately. In the literature club, everything was planned for me. I never really had any control over what I could do, what I could read, or even think about. But now I can pick any book I want. I've been exploring different genres, even trying to figure out a new skill. Maybe an instrument? Who knows? Maybe I'll learn the piano. Monika would love it. She could be my tutor.
You could totally learn some crazy songs like Chopsticks or, For Elise or something. You could be the next piano prodigy. Kaito and Monika will be old news.
It's just a thought, really. There's so much I've never had the chance to experience. Now that I can, it's sighs overwhelming in a way, but also freeing.
Well, you've got all the time now, right? I mean, what else are you gonna do in my bunker anyway? Might as well explore all the weird things you can do, like, make a garden or something. You could grow, I don't know, cabbages or something.
Cabbages? Maybe not, but I like the idea of learning. Maybe I'll read something that challenges me, something real.
Who knows? Maybe you'll even read something that'll blow my mind. Doubt it, though. Try out one of the many books out about me. That'll make me happy.
You've mentioned gardening a lot, Kokichi. Is there some reason behind that?
Yeah, actually. Lately, I've been thinking about trying new things. You know, with the whole you only live once thing. After the whole Kaito mess, I realized I can't just keep doing the same stuff. So, yeah, gardening. I'm thinking John Tester's gonna help me out with it. He's a farmer, right? Could be fun to grow some crops, or maybe I'll grow something that'll make everyone piss themselves like a piranha plant.
John Tester, huh? I didn't know you had farming plans with him.
Oh, you'd be surprised how many deals I'm cooking up with people these days. But yeah, gardening. It's a good start to doing something that feels different, you know? Might be fun to get my hands dirty for once.
You know, Kokichi, I've actually been thinking about writing a book. Something that captures all of this. My experience going from a video game character to, well, whatever I am now. But I doubt anyone would want to read it. I'm not exactly a famous author, and this story might sound too strange and extravagant for most people.
Are you kidding me? That would be like the bestseller of the century. People would eat that up, Yuri. Imagine the headlines. Video game girl escapes code and lives among us. You'd get so many book deals, interviews, and heck, probably even a movie adaptation. And you are pretty hot, you'd get tons of Sydney Sweeney fans simping over those amazing eyes of yours. Definitely the eyes.
Of course, I never thought of it like that. Thank you, Kokichi.
Think about it, Yuri. Everyone wants to know what it's like to break free from something as controlling as Monika's grasp. To see the world through your eyes. Someone who's experienced it all from the inside. That's more than just a book. It's a phenomenon waiting to happen. I won't read it. I'm not hallucinating to a dead tree. But I'm sure half of my friends would love it.
I suppose there might be something to that. But what would I even call it?
Oh, that's easy. Something dramatic like Codebreaker, My Life Beyond the Screen, or Escaping Doki Doki. I'd even help you market it. But of course, I'll take 20% of the profits.
Always the opportunist, Kokichi. But maybe there's something to your idea.
Oh, shoot! I just got a text from Monika. She says she's back and she's ready to head out for that picnic we planned today.
Picnic? I didn't know you had something planned for today.
Yeah, it completely slipped my mind. Guess that means I have to cut our little Minecraft session short, huh?
That's all right, Kokichi. I suppose it's better to end on a high note.
Sorry, Yuri. Next time we'll see if we can break some new records in the game. But for now, duty calls.
Maybe that book idea will be something to keep me busy while you're gone. Bye, Kokichi. I'll miss you.